Yeah, my name's Jack. I've been doing graffiti art for about over 20 years now. I started when I was 12. It started off with tagging and things like this, as you do when you're a kid, and progressed into doing a lot more mural work and illustration and doing mural projects for companies, but also youth projects. Youth projects have always been something that's really interested me, and I started doing them probably when I was about 18. My first one was in a pupil referral unit, and I've always made sure, no matter how busy I get with other stuff, so these days I do a whole world of things within the creative industry, I always try and make sure I kind of invest a bit of time into community projects and youth work, because I know how important it is to, inspire young people in things that aren't necessarily shown to them in school. I'm also doing a project in Kentish Town where I'm painting murals for young people in their bedrooms. We come up with the concept together, and I do them workshops one-on-one, so they can have artwork on their bedroom wall to look at and inspire them every day. So that's something I've just started, and I was put in touch with Rachel last week by a mutual friend who I work with on music industry stuff actually, and she just reached out to see if I could get involved. So yeah, here I am. I've grown up in the Camden area in North London, so not a million miles away, and I've spent quite a lot of time around Kilburn and Wembley and Neasden when I was younger. One of my best friends used to live around there, so I know the area, but it's not somewhere where I'm visiting very often. But the beauty of what I do is that it gets me around all over the country doing projects for people, and I think it's graffiti art, like other creative practices, is a great thing in that you can take it wherever you move, and there's always interest, especially with young people. It can be difficult to engage them in certain things if they're very hyperactive, where the graffiti thing, I think they know there's a little kind of a bit of a rebellious thing, or it's exciting for them, and it's quite good for youth projects work quite well in that sense with the street art and the graffiti stuff. But yeah, I think there's a lot of areas in London, probably like Grange Farm, where these days there isn't enough government funding within the arts and stuff like that. It's a real shame. So that's why it's so important, for no matter like where you get to in your career as an artist or creative, to always check back in with young people, and no matter where they are in London or the UK, wherever there's wards where there may be a lack of services, and that's what it's about. Everyone needs to do their bit in society, I think, and not rely on government bodies always. So that's why I'm here anyway. I'm on Instagram as Mr. _MR_ Panique, PANIQUE, so that's at Mr. Panique, and you can see stuff on there. That's more of my personal work, and but I do loads of other stuff that's maybe not on the internet. I've got murals around I've done some murals with the Everyman Cinemas recently. The Everyman Cinema in Broadgate, I've done a big mural there. I've done one in Manchester for them as well. I've got stuff around.